Hi everyone, so I'm doing a random topic vlog today. If you haven't been hanging around on this channel for long, that is basically where I say on Facebook, I'm doing a random topic vlog, and people leave down below in the comment section a bunch of random words, random topics and random questions and stuff that I just ramble on about and just let you know my thoughts about, basically. If you're wondering what's on my lips, first of all, I just have to ramble a bit. Well, this whole video is rambling, but you get what I mean. I previously had on hot pink lips. So I took it off because I wanted a different lip colour. That looks so gross, right? Anyway, took it off, put concealer on because my lips were stained bright red. And then I had concealer on and I put on this lipstick. That's how I got this lip colour. It's so amazing. This is the first time I've worn this. This is the Sheen Supreme by MAC. And the colour Full Speed. It's that colour there. It comes off lighter than what it looks like there, but it's like a coral orangey pink colour. But yeah, it comes off lighter, especially once I put on that concealer first. And I'm just like staring at this lip colour like, oh my god, I must never forget what colour this is. So that's why I'm telling you, so I don't forget. It's literally the perfect coralish pink colour. Okay, so I got my phone and I'm just going to talk about some of the random topics that you guys want me to hear about. This is going to go so well if I keep talking like this. My phone's only on 10%, I hope it doesn't die. Does anyone else's phone do this? My iPhone gets down to like 3 or 4% and then it dies. It doesn't actually get down to like 1% or 0%. It just decides, nope, I don't even care, I'm just going to die when I feel like it. Marie extensions too. Can't remember what the brand name is. They're by, I've used these ages ago in a video, but I like kind of hated them at first. I didn't hate them, I just hate the way they felt in my hair. Like I wasn't used to extensions. And then I was like, shouldn't get over it because you want long hair for a while, so I'm just experimenting. They're from, oh god, I have to open it. Oh, here we go, Posh hair extensions. Posh. But I like the way they look now, so whatever. Your views on marriage, gay and heterosexual, cannot talk. I think that marriage is cool, and I don't think that getting married should be like a forced upon thing. Like, you know, some cultures, like, they're expected to get married, or like expected to get married to someone of their own culture or race or whatever. I feel like anyone should be allowed to get married to whoever the hell they want. So I don't care if it's like a guy and a guy, or a girl and a girl, or a black person and a white person, or an Asian and a black person, or a white person and a purple person. I feel like marriage, like, well, for me, marriage symbolizes just loving someone, and you want to let everyone know how proud of your spouse, your partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, how proud you are to be with them, and how much you adore them and want to call them, you know, your own, and be like, shove off everyone else, they're mine, ring on the finger. Feet. Honestly, I do not understand why everyone hates on feet. I am not a foot fetish person, believe me. Like, I get some weird ass emails from random guys that will like message me. They're like, oh, can you do a video where you paint your toenails? And oh, can you do a video like washing your feet and show me your favorite heels? And I'm like, no, that's freaking weird. I'm not one of those people, but I don't understand why everyone's like, oh my god, feet are so gross, and like, you know, people don't show their feet and stuff. I reckon that feet look really pretty once they're in pretty shoes and things like that. Like, I don't know, does that make me really weird? Does that make me a foot fetish person? I hope not. Like, people are like, oh my god, my feet are so disgusting, and unless they're like wrinkly and like a size bajillion and like hairy, and you've got hairy toes and moldy toenails, you don't have ugly feet. They're just feet. Feet aren't hot, feet aren't hideous, they're just a part of your body, and you should be proud of them, and you should wear cool shoes. Guns. I hate the thought that anyone could get a gun. Like, I wouldn't want that to happen. I wouldn't want people getting guns, because I know that there would be random like 13-year-old boys that would go shooting people's cats, because that actually happened in my old city. With like BB guns and all sorts of stuff like that, and I think that's really bad. And I don't want random people having guns because they might shoot me. I do feel like cops should all be armed, because there are some psycho people out there that do have guns, and then a cop turns up and they don't have guns and they get shot, and worst of all, the dog gets shot. And you all know that everyone gets really upset when the police dog dies. Does that, I don't know if that makes me a really bad person, but I always get really upset when I hear an animal die. Like, it's helpless, you know? Then again, so are the cops. Like, if they don't have a gun to be able to shoot that person that's about to shoot them, then like, you know, that's the bad guy. Obviously, he's pointing a gun at them. And I do understand the complications, like what if a cop is an actual dickhead and one of the cops that's not a good cop? And what if he just goes around like shooting people that didn't really deserve to be shot and they should just be taken to jail or whatever? Like, it's a really tough topic, but I still believe like a lot of cops should have the right to have like a gun or something like that on them. I promise I'm not a murderer in the making. How do you feel about teen pregnancy? I think teen pregnancy is just meh. Like, I have no opinion on it. I am so thankful that somehow nothing went wrong and I didn't get a baby, because if I had a baby before now, I feel like I wouldn't have been able to achieve all the things I've achieved so far. And I want to have a baby when the time is right for me, when I'm older, when I've got the money, when I've got a house and a car, and I've been traveling and I've done all of that stuff. I've got out of my partying phase and I can give my baby the love and attention and money that it needs. On the other hand, I have a friend who had a baby, like they planned to have a baby when she was a teenager, after school, and they've made it work really, really well, and she's a really good mum. Like, it just depends on the person, like, you know, and then you see people on the internet, like those teen pregnancy people that have a baby when they're 15 or 16 just so they get famous and everyone hates them, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, it's so selfish on the child, and I don't know how anyone could do that. I just believe that everyone should have a baby when they're ready, and I feel like you should be very careful when you have sex not to trip up and have a baby unexpectedly at the wrong time, because it's not fair on the child, it's not fair on yourselves, it's not fair on your relationship. You should do it when you're all ready for it. So that's my view. I love this. Someone here said, Candida, is that his name? I'm not sure. What if you were raised to believe that red was blue, and in reality blue was red? But being raised to think red was blue, every time you saw red it was actually blue. You saw the colour red but you thought it was blue. Everyone saw it differently but you called it the same because that's how you were like raised. I love this because I've always said the same thing. I've always said, like, you know, what if everyone sees every single colour differently from one another, but you are all raised like this certain colour here, like this to me is pink, but it could actually be blue, but you would still call it pink because that's what pink looks like to you. You're raised to say, you know, pink and beige go together, or pink and black go together, but black could actually be like bright purple and pink could actually be bright lime green, and the colours don't go well together, but you're raised to say that the colours go well together, so you think they go well together. What if black and white were actually white and black? You would never know because you were raised to say that that was a certain colour, when in reality it's not. This is just one big mind screw up. I love getting into discussions about stuff like that. I could go for days. A dream I've had that has been reoccurring as a kid. Okay, I was probably like 11 or 12, and I remember having these dreams every single night for about a month. I'm not kidding, and it was terrifying. I must have seen a scary zombie movie because I remember like having dreams about zombies. I was at home and it was before school and I was trying to get ready for school, but there were zombies everywhere and they were trying to kill me. They were all like munching around. I was trying to grab my handbag, I was trying to grab my school books, not my handbag, my school bag. I wasn't that old. I was trying to find my uniform, like my clothes for the day. I was trying to find my hairbrush, I was trying to find my toothbrush, my lunch, and there were zombies everywhere and I was dodging them and I was terrified that they were going to kill me, but I knew I had to get to school on time. Those dreams, I had them every night. They don't seem very scary, but they really were. They were so much scarier in my dreams. The only time it ended, like after a month, my friend was staying over and she was lying in bed next to me and I like smacked her on the back of the head, she said. In my sleep I smacked her on the back of the head. In my dream what I saw was I had a spade and I smacked a zombie on the back of the head. It died and then they all ran away from me and all the zombies left me alone from then on, and I had good sleeps. So this was just like barking. Come here, come here. Here he is. Say hello. Show them how fluffy you are. So fluffy. Let's do another couple, my camera's gonna die. Head lice, hair lice, nits. Oh my god, I remember, and I would have never admitted this when I was a little kid, but when I went to a school, I swear everyone had nits, like everyone had nits. And I remember having them, I'd get rid of them. I'd get them again, I'd get rid of them. My mum was going absolutely mental. She was probably pulling her hair out, she was probably going grey. Anyway, but this was before I moved to Korea. I moved to Korea, and then obviously like on the plane, all the pollution in Korea, like they all just fell out, and, well not fell out, but they all died, and I never had them again, like ever. It was the best thing ever. Aliens. I think that there's definitely something else in this universe because we have only like discovered like, what is it, like one hundredth and something, if that made no sense, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, we've discovered like the tiniest little speck of the universe. We can't even like go outside of that speck. There has got to be some other Earth or some kind of planet that specimens have like learnt to adapt to and survive. I feel like it's very possible. I don't necessarily think that they're big green, big brained scary things with big skinny bodies and big I don't know what they would look like. They could be like animals, they could be humans, they could be aliens, they could be really weird looking, they could be light, they could be anything, you know what I mean? But I'm sure there must be some kind of life form that is adapted to some planet and like the millions of planets that there probably are in the galaxy, you know what I mean? Please tell me I'm not the only one that thinks like this. Like, what do you reckon? My camera is about to die, so I'm gonna say goodbye now. If you liked this video, thumbs it up and remind me to do another one. If I haven't done one in a while, go on my Facebook and say, Shannon, do another random topic vlog, please. Have a really good day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.